Bigbossjock. Day 63 of the protest. Episode 38 of the radio show. My 750. Radio. Rebelde. La frecuencia más conocida. 750 kilohertz. AM. Soy yo, el gran jefe. Al entro a mí, nuestro único Dios, nuestro Señor, es que me ayuda a hacer la rima y quedarme con el ritmo. Él está ahí, ayudándome. Y yo digo, gracias, está aquí, ahí, ¿dónde? Aquí al entro a mí. Y yo digo, gracias por acompañarme, ayudándome a hacer la rima. Continuando con día 63 del protesta, episodio 38 del radio show. I'm fumbling and bumbling today, even stumbling, more than a bit. But I'll stay with it. What are we gonna cook? I don't know, but I'm hungry. So let me think. This, I get a bite to eat. Yeah, no, actually what I do to get a bite to eat, I walk by the shop windows and the smell of the food, and I look at the piece, whatever it is, and think about eating. And I smell the aroma, and I did it once more. I got almost a bite, and it tasted great, and I move on my way. Years. Those 4 years in Lima, Ecuador, when I had to travel. That's where I was. Once in a while, I gotta eat also something that was delicious. Yeah. There to do it. No. So you realize that's what he is. Doesn't know it. Thursday. Tomorrow's Friday. Yeah, radio show. Yeah, maybe we'll get aboard Bigbossjock Airlines. We fuel up and get ready to take off. What do you say, Santonia? It might be fun, take a vacation. Anyone want to fly along? I don't see the hotline lighting up. No? I have to just see. The hotline, the request line. Call up, put your request in. Tune you want to listen to. CCR is giving us the read now. They're supplying us today. That's my connect. Yep. Am I hooked up? The hookup and the connect? Well, then they're fornicators these days. They took the drug lingo. They put it into all kinds of different genres, I noticed. It's hit the mainstream. Where was I? Heard it. The only show I watch is The View. Regularly, Monday through Friday. I know, it's kind of funny. It's a show for women. Easy, I get the political agenda for the day. As far as politics, if they talk about politics, and even if not, they slip it in on other segments also that don't have to do, not supposedly with politics. See, every day they're encouraging the race war on that fight. Segregation. The African Americans sit on one side, the Caucasians on the other. I can break that show down. There's hours on the internet uploads about that show, analyzed also. So any of the listeners that care to, they can go. Blackish is analyzed also. There's various programs. That one. What else? There's news programs, and that's it. The View, Blackish, and the news. Various crews. News crews. And their sets they use. And out in the arena, on the field. That shooting where the reporter, she got shot, the deck, the boards, they were changing those boards within hours of the shooting. That doesn't make sense. They had it all taped off. That tells me something. The blood, there's something wrong with the stains, because they could have just sanded that deck and restained it. Why did they need to take off the boards immediately and quarantine, block it off? Not quarantine, but block off the area. Is that quarantine? I don't know. That tells me that the blood spots, stains, wouldn't verify the story. Meaning there would be discrepancies. Actions of the father, MK Ultra program, gonna profiteer off the death of his daughter. Speaking right to you, I know that hurts you, but it's the way I saw it. We were just too eager to get on the, oh, you already filled out the form for your nonprofit organization, and you realize that 95% of the funds that come in can go into your pocket. Or no, it's 90, and the other 10% you can take with administration funds, by fees, excuse me. He looked quite pleased. Almost as if, yeah, well, I'll just leave it there. Don't want to hurt him too much. I know he's an actor. His daughter probably took after him. Well, maybe he'll be a rebel, and we'll hear his side of the story after he's been hypnotized. He realizes there's two of them. His middle name and him. His nickname and him. His core. And maybe he'll want to share his story. Because I had to say, I hit Mark Klaus hard back in the day. He put me on the milk cartons. I was quite unhappy. I noticed though, he didn't take the same path he started to as the one we know his son, Adam. He has profiteered off the death of his son like no other one. We know him. He's always on the, he has his program and he's quite a loudmouth. Yep. Polly got taken to Bohemian Grove. Who drove? White van with the pink stripe. The van, I can give you the registration. I sat down at the bar to get a drink. Gamma Ray. Yep, instructed what to do. She was taken to the Grove, abused, and murdered. They sacrifice virgins. That's what they do at the Bohemian Grove. So I do say, and I did before, and I won't do it every time, but I did apologize to Mark. Well, because I understand that's a lot of hurt. And when I realized that I had involvement, I felt bad because I used to lay into him back in the past. Put me on the milk cartons. I was quite upset. For abducting my child. I didn't abduct her. I had every legal right. You'll learn the laws. Mark didn't have anything to do with it. Yankee Sam played their part. They gave Valenka free lawyers, citizenship after denying it for the whole time she was my wife. 3 different times I applied for citizenship. One time I filled out the paperwork. The other 2, I asked for it. She told me don't even bother to fill out the paperwork. I already told you. You need to go to your country of origin. Denise Bullen. She was the vice consul. The consulate? Speaking right to you, Denise. Heard you got promoted. Well, she went right after me. Wouldn't speak to my lawyer, only her client, only his client, me. That's not proper procedure. When will a government official not speak to the lawyer and only to the client? In my case. Bigbossjock, it is starting to rain. And this is the last segment. I'm going to go back and cook some spaghetti sauce. You're welcome to join me. I'll be in the kitchen. That's 52 UHF. You can see everything I'm cooking. 750 kilohertz. Why, listen on in. And you might learn something. Hey, you already knew? Maybe I'll get a tip or 2 from you. Bigbossjock, day 63 of the protest, episode 38 of the radio show. My 750, signing off. Radio Rebelde. Dia 63 de protesta. Episodio 38 del radio show. La frecuencia más conocida, 750 kilohertz AM. Soy yo, el gran jefe. All intro a mí, nuestro único Dios, nuestro Señor. Él es quien me ayudó a hacer esa rima. Ajuarduí, yo digo, y todos los días Él está aquí ayudándome. Nosotros quedando con el ritmo, haciendo un radio show. Y yo digo gracias a nuestro único Dios, nuestro Señor. Yo, el gran jefe, firmando fuera.